to Geneseo Channel 50 and Green Machine Football. I am John Roy along with Clint Rice. We're going to bring you all this semifinal action here from Joliet as the Geneseo Green Machine take on the Hilltoppers of Joliet Catholic. Clint, another great day for football, no matter what the weather is.
Oh, beautiful afternoon, John. Low winds and pretty low temperature this afternoon, probably in the upper 40s as the game will get started here on a nice field up here at Joliet Catholic Academy, Public Stadium, Memorial Stadium. A little dirt here in the center, but outside of that, she's in great shape. This can be a great ball game. Joliet Catholic comes into today's ball game 12-0. Geneseo comes in with 11-1 record, so this is going to be a great square-off. This is going to be what they say was a hard-fought game last week against Morris. It's going to be the same one this week for the Joliet Hilltoppers in Geneseo, and the Green Machine will be ready to play this game, John.
I think as soon as the seedings and the brackets came out there several weeks ago, I think a lot of people eyeballed this game as a strong possibility of happening, and a lot of people looking forward to this one.
This is going to be a big one, Johnny.
There's some traditions on the field today. Geneseo Green Machine versus the Hilltoppers of Joliet Catholic. Geneseo in their yellow helmets, yellow pants, black socks and shoes, white jerseys with the green numerals. They'll be kicking off. Wickwire will kick from the south, kicking to the north. Joliet in their white pants, brown jerseys, brown helmets. Here we go, a nice crowd on hand. Geneseo folks made the trip. The left footer, Sidewinder Wickwire has it teed up, and here we get ready to play semi-final action. The winner of this plays on the carpet in Champaign next weekend. Here we go. Wickwire with the kick. Off it goes. Going to come down about the 25-yard line. Caught there by Goolsby, number 41. Still on his feet over the 30, down to about the 48-yard line goes Goolsby, number 41. And Geneseo's defense will come on the field first.
Had some good running over there on that left side of the kickoff return and got it upfield about 15 yards before he's drugged down over there on that far side. Andy Henry in on the tackle. They're going to take over to about the 47-yard line.
Set that defense for you up front. Bolin will start up at nose guard. The tackles will be Grinnell, number 54, and Jake Verstrady at the other tackle. Ends will be Anderson and Rogers. Anderson's number 89 today, and Rogers 65. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 47-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Ball's fumble picked up by number 24 on the play. Fumble in the backfield picked up. He's still going to pick up 2-3 yards on the play. Mishandled the ball in the backfield.
Nevertheless, a good hit come up by Rutherford and McCombs as they come up and make the stop on number 24.
Van Tassel.
Joe Van Tassel, he's their big runner at 5'10", 150 pounds.
Van Tassel, 1,300 yards on the season from that fullback position. Not a real big guy, but certainly carries the load for the Hilltoppers.
Picks up 3.
Geneseo linebackers are Zerl, number 32, and Rutherford, 24. Fantastic with the ball again. He stopped
Jake
short.
Verstrady, huge
he's
over
still on
there.
his feet. Yes.
Jake Verstrady stood up, and he was fighting off the offensive lineman, and he clogged the whole play up, and then Rutherford was out there to make the tackle on the far side. But again, Jake Verstrady going against a big guy in number 74, Mike Maloney. He's going to stand in there at 265 pounds. We're going to find out just where these two All-Staters are at, as they're going to do battle today on that offensive and defensive line.
You're certainly right. 74 against 76 will be a key matchup today, just to see how the two of them square up against each other. Geneseo's defense waits to set themselves once the Hilltoppers come out of the huddle. Here they come, tight formation. Wing back on the right side this time for the Hilltoppers. 2 backs in the backfield, 3rd and 8 yards. Crossbuck action in the backfield, stacked up, picks up maybe 3 yards on the play. Van Tassel brought down by Zerl, no problems there. He's going to bring up 4th down for the Hilltoppers.
Zerl fought off his block and got it upfield and did a nice job. Now, Joliet Catholic not showing like they're going to do anything different here as far as punt formation. They may be going for it on 4th down and 5.
Van Tassel comes out of the game, number 24. They're going to come to the line of scrimmage and go for it on the 4th down and 5 situation. Ball's on Geneseo's 47-yard line. Now they're going to drop back into punt formation. Geneseo drops Puentes. They're going to go with a fake punt. And they pick up the 1st down. Fake punt off the right side, and they pick up the 1st down, move it down to the Geneseo 47-yard line, pick up 10 on the play.
The snap was snapped right to their quarterback, and he was a fullback, running back, converted to a quarterback this season, and he did a nice job of getting it upfield for the 1st down, moved the ball into Geneseo territory at about the 38-yard line.
As they shifted formations, the quarterback set himself as a blocking back, and the ball went directly to him on the snap, and he went to the right side and picked up the 1st down to the 37-yard line of Geneseo. Tight formation again by the Hilltoppers. Motion, fake handoff in the backfield. Pressured backfield by Rogers, he escapes loose, gets loose. Down the sideline he goes, out of bounds. Picks up maybe 5 yards in the play. We had him stopped in the backfield for about a 10-yard loss.
Rogers had him hemmed in back there, just didn't quite come down, and he picked up 6 yards on the scamper, 7 yards on that scamper out wide right. But good pressure there by the Geneseo defense.
Make it 2nd and 4, just underway here in this semifinal game. No score. Joliet Catholic on their initial drive. Fake punt. Kept the drive alive, and now they're setting at a 2nd and 4 situation. Ball's on Geneseo's 31-yard line. Geneseo on the 5-2 defense. Everybody's walked up tight. Little motion in the backfield. Fake handoff by the quarterback. He's going to keep the ball. Number 20 falls forward to about the 26-yard line. Going to be close to a first down.
He gets that first down as he was brought down there by Zerl, I do believe, in on the tackle. And number 24, Dusty Rutherford, but good penetration there and good fake. He's almost wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, but he got out of it.
Up front for the Hilltoppers, they go 232, 260, 230, 230, 205, 275 across the front line there due to the Hilltoppers. Up we go in our 5-2 defense, bowling at nose. Crossbuck action in the backfield. 24th at carry. Picks up about, he's going to pick up about 7 yards in the play. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 situation. Van Tassel with the carry.
Good running for Van Tassel off that right side as he getting through the initial line and then being wrapped up by Reed, Rutherford, and McCombs.
We know there's going to be a lot of misdirection in the backfield by the Hilltoppers. We just stay at home and read our keys. Here we go. 2nd and 3, 8:38 left, first period, no score. Tight formation, 2 backs to the backfield, wing back on the right side. Fake handoff in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it again, just keeps it. He goes right up the middle with it. And he's going to pick up a first down inside the 15-yard line.
Quarterback does a nice job of hanging onto that football, John, and moving it up. We got 8:25 to go here in this first period from Joliet Catholic Academy.
All the quarterback's doing is turn around and faking the handoff to the running backs, and he's just following them up the hole. Picking up some nice yards. He's going to bring up 1st and 10. Ball is at the 14-yard line of Geneseo. Tight formation once again, wing on the right side, tight end left, tight end right. 2 backs in the backfield. Van Tassel, number 24. Quarterback Soup Cup. Van Tassel with the carry still on his feet inside the 10. He's going to pick up 5 yards in the play.
McCombs, Rogers, and Reed in on the tackle off that right side. And it looks on those plays, those misdirection plays, it looked to me everything was going to the left side there. And they ended up bringing the ball to the right. So that's what their bread and butter is on offense, is the misdirection plays.
Into the game comes Adam Posey, number 74. He comes in for Putnam. 2nd and 5 situation. A long 5 with 7:55 left, first period. Up they come. We'll go with the even man front this time. Posey and Bowling flank themselves on each side of the center and the guard holes. Motion the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's still going to keep the ball in for the touchdown. Goes Supko.
Joliet Catholic drawing first blood here offensively as they drive the ball 50 yards for their first touchdown of the ball game, and Soko going into the end zone untouched there off that right side. That misdirection does a nice job of hiding the football.
Sure does, yes. 9 yards out, made the score 6-0. They'll go to the swinging gate situation on the extra point where the center and the holder and the kicker in the middle of the field, and the rest of the linemen are over to this one side of the field. Ball snapped, flung out to the sideline. Ball's loose. Still loose. Van Tassel picks it up. He may have some space in front of him.
This is a bizarre play we're seeing here. Zerl finally
I couldn't call it. What happened? The snapper tries to snap the ball off to the side behind the swinging gate portion of the lineman over near Geneseo sideline. He doesn't go between his legs. He throws the ball out in front of him, and that ball goes out, just rolls around the ground. They pick it up and try to run with it. What
go ahead and
fiasco that is there.
Yeah, you'll have to see that on tape to understand
something else what happened there. The ball ended up clear back near the 40-yard line.
Nevertheless, Joliet's got 6 with 7:37 left to go here in this first period. And you'd think at this point in the season it'd just be a typical kick the extra point, make it 7. Joliet Catholic opting to go for 2 and a trick play and didn't work for them, so Geneseo going to get the ball back here.
That was a 52-yard drive by the Hilltoppers, 10 plays, 4 minutes and 23 seconds of this first period, capped off by a 9-yard run by the quarterback Supko. PAT attempt was no good to make the score 6-0 with 7:37 left in the first period. Well, we saw a few crazy things here already. A fake punt and then a crazy PAT attempt there. Yeah, already in this game.
And we're early. We're way early.
Now we're going to look at a kickoff formation, a little bit different than what we've seen. The kicker has the ball on the near hash mark here on the 40-yard line. And now they break their huddle and they break. So they're going to kick off from the 40-yard line on the near hash. Will the Hilltoppers back deep? Puentes along with Shaft down around the 5-yard line for Geneseo. End over end kick, big kick, and go well in the end zone. And Shaft's going to catch it there, and he'll take a knee in the end zone. And Geneseo's offense will come on the field with 7:37 left in this first period at the 20-yard line. They're led on the field by Aaron Anderson, number 89. Dan Rogers at center set himself, number 65. He'll be flanked by Tony Zier, number 60, and Jeff Bowling, number 66. Tackles will be number 54, Aaron Grinnell. And the left tackle lineup will be Jake Verstrady, number 76. Tight end will be Aaron Anderson, number 89. Wide out will be Putnam, Jared Putnam, number 22. Quarterback is Kyle Reed, number 11, as they break the huddle. And fullback is Zerl right behind him. Sets himself. Zerl's going to get the carry. Nice hold there for, and ball's fumbled by Geneseo. I think the Hilltoppers got it. Nice hold for Zerl, but he took a good hit right there. Geneseo came up with the ball, it looks like.
Zerl's got the football, and they're giving it to Joliet Catholic as Joe came up with the ball. But nevertheless, good hole there for Zerl to come through, and he really took a pop as he got tangled up there.
Putnam came out of the pile with the ball in his hands, but nothing going. So Geneseo had a nice drive that first play, a nice hole there for him. But they're going to go back on defense after the turnover. Ball's on the 24-yard line. Geneseo's defense back on the field. Tight formation by the Hilltoppers again, wing back on the right side. Now he goes in motion across the formation. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's going to drop back the pass. Ball's in there, going to be a holding call made. In the end zone, incomplete is the pass, but I think there's going to be a holding call in the middle there, don't you, Clint?
Yeah, he was the great penetration there by Geneseo's defense. The Hilltoppers going to get busted on holding off that left end spot. And that's going to march them back, give them a 1st and 20.
Nice coverage downfield by the defense.
Puentes was out there on that pass that was thrown to the left end zone, left corner of the end zone there on the far sideline. And it was a good thrown ball, but hey, that holding, that'll hurt you every time.
As I said, it was all keyed by some good penetration by the Geneseo defense. And you can see it very easily from here. They just almost tackled him as they went through the line. I don't know who he held, but very evident. First.
Rogers coming off that right side, I do believe, was getting
1st and 23. Wide out sets himself to the left side this time. Puentes on the coverage. Pass out here to the near side, the right side. Out to the wide receiver. He's going to be stopped right there on the play. All kinds of Shafts there along with Anderson and McCombs.
Shaft and McCombs come up making a nice hit there on a pass that was out wide right. And Joliet Catholic usually not throwing the football. I've seen it 3 times so far this afternoon, or some sort of throwing formation 3 times this afternoon. Going to bring up 2nd down and 20. The ball sits at the 34-yard line, Geneseo territory.
Wide out goes to the left side this time. Puentes on the coverage again. Wing back on the same side. Double wing formation, one back in the backfield. Now he goes in motion from the right side to the left. Full back, number 40's got the ball. Chugging along, he's going to pick up maybe 8 yards in the play. Still going to bring up a 3rd in about 12 situation. Number 40 was it 40 that carried the ball that time?
Yes, sir.
Little spark plug out there, number 40.
Short little guy.
5'7", 180.
Goolsby, I do believe, right? No. Hunnitz, 5'7", 180. Last 3rd down.
3rd and 14 with 6:20 left here, first period. Geneseo down 6-0. Wideouts left, wideouts right. One back in the backfield and a wing back on the right side. A little motion there by the tackle, and they're going to call it. They caught it that time. Number 66 had a false start.
I do believe Joliet Catholic was penalized quite a bit last week against Morris, and they're going to get slapped here again with an illegal procedure call.
Number 66, their right tackle.
False start.
6'3", 275 lines up there, trying to get a head start. Checking in the game is Mickley, number 84, for Rogers, in a 3rd and 19 situation. Ball is on Geneseo's 33-yard line. Clock's on the move with 6 minutes left here, first period. Geneseo's been on the field for one play so far this game. We're on defense for the second time. Wide receivers left, wide receiver right. Reed and Puentes on the coverage. Straight drop back to pass. They're going to go screenplay right in the middle. Can Geneseo players get over there to stop it? They got a lot of blockers out in front of them. Van Tassel with the ball, first down on the screenplay.
Well executed screenplay as Geneseo's defense really bid on it, and then there wasn't anybody left. He had about 20 yards of open ground as he caught that screen pass.
Steam, and he had 3 guys in front of him. First down inside the 15-yard line at Geneseo. Ball's on the 12. First and 10 on the 12-yard line for the Hilltoppers. 5:41 left in the first period. Geneseo's down 6-0. Tight formation once again. Wingback sets himself on the left side this time. Left and right side. Kind of a strange formation to have. Quarterback's going to keep the ball again. Number 20 finds some more running room inside the 5. He goes this time. Inside the 5 to about the 4.
Not a lot of running room for him out there left side, but he found a good seam and got it upfield for good pickups. He moved the ball down to the 4-yard line with 5:10 left here in this first period. There are Joliet Catholics on top, 6-0 and threatening.
Geneseo comes in with an even man front this time. Posino will set himself at 1 tackle, tight tackle, and so will Bowling. They're flanked by Grinnell and Verstrady. Ends come in and make the play. Going to come short of the goal line this time. Going to bring up, I think they're going to pick up a first down there, Clint, inside the 2.
It will be first and goal
for the Hilltoppers. Off the left side, Grinnell along with Rutherford on the tackle.
First and goal from the 1, John. That's going to be where the Hilltoppers will start here.
Up they come, tight formation once again. They have their ends that flex out about 5 yards. Don't really call them wide receivers. Quarterback's going to keep the ball and score. No indication, though. Touchdown for the Hilltoppers.
Still early in this ball game. 4:33 to go in the first period. Geneseo's only ran 1 play. Defensively, they've had a couple big plays that have beat them when they had a long yardage situation, when Joliet Catholic long yardage situations. But we get the butterflies shaking out here now. We're going to be okay.
12-0, 4:33 left first period. They'll line up. They'll line up to go for 2 this time. Does the Hilltoppers. Geneseo stays in regular defense. Sweep play to the right side. A lot of players out there. They're going to throw the ball back to the quarterback and stop there. Nice play there by McCombs as he stayed home and made the play. They tried to sweep the ball to the left side. They tried to throw back past the quarterback. But Will McCombs had nothing of it, made the stop to make the score 12-6.
All righty, Geneseo's offense going to get to come onto the field
12-0, excuse me, 12-0.
4:33 to go here in this first period. Geneseo's ran 1 play from scrimmage. Nice blocking pattern. Great hole for Joe Zerl to get up. Picked up about 5 yards and then got hammered by the linebackers and really took a pop. Heard it up here through my stocking cap and my headset. And the ball popped out, and that's where Joliet Catholic started their second possession, which they've scored now on both.
Let's get the offense back on the field and show them what we got. That was a 6-play, 37-yard drive by the Hilltoppers. 2 minutes and 59 seconds of the first period, capped off by a 1-yard run by Supco. 2-point try was no good to leave the score 12-0. A couple of big plays, as you said, Clint. A little bit different there, keeping some drives together. A fake punt the first series, and then a big screen play on this last series to keep their drives alive. To make the score 12-0. Geneseo's back deep with Shaft along with Puentes. High end over end kick, going to be fielded down there by Shaft at about the 11-yard line. Going to try to return the ball up the middle. He's going to go get up to about the 25-yard line. Does Dan Shaft, number 17. That's where Geneseo's offense will come back on. Let's get something rolling here on the offensive side of the ball.
Good return by Shaft there. As he picked up good 10, 15 yards on that. Moving the ball to about the 25. Get everybody off the bottom of the pile. Get our O fired up here.
So they go set themselves in the huddle. Posing at 1 guard this series of downs along with Tony Azir. Tackles will be Verstrady and Grinnell. Center will be Rogers. Here we go. Reed at quarterback. Fullback is Zerl. Wing back is set up this time is Rutherford on the left side. Gonna go that same play again. Puentes with the carry. He's gonna pick up a couple maybe.
Good run there from Puentes off that left side as he gets through the hole and then met by the linebackers. He picked up about 1.5 yards, 2 yards on that play.
Set some of the defensive men up front for the Hilltoppers. As far as size-wise, Maloney will be in there. It's number 74 at 260. The other tackle, one of the tackle will be 180 pounds. The other tackle is 210, and the other end will be 198 pounds. That's number 99. Here we go. 2nd and 7 for Geneseo. Wide right. Reed with the quarterback looking for an option play. He's got a little seam out there in front of him. Does Puentes.
Puentes had some good run off that left side as he takes a hit from Matt Warren and picked up 4 or 5 yards, 3 yards on that. 3rd and 5. Puentes, as he took a good hit, and that's one thing about Joliet Catholic. They say that's their best at is defense, and so far we've seen some hard hits thrown around on the field today. But Geneseo making the holes and executing their plays.
Scores 12-0, 3:20 left here, first period. Putnam out wide right to Geneseo's offense. Now Anderson sets himself tight on the left side. A lot of men up front for the Hilltoppers. Option play right side. Reed going to pitch the ball outside to Rutherford. He's still on his feet. He's going to be short of the first down. He's going to bring up a 4th down for Geneseo. Gets the ball out to about the 34-yard line, and that's where the punt team will come on the field with 3 minutes left in this first period.
One guy to beat there, Rutherford, and he really did a nice job of taking a hit and trying to spin out of it. As offensively, Geneseo picking up about 8 yards there on that possession.
Bowling will come in to do the punt shores. He'll set himself at about the 20-yard line. Back deep will go the Hilltoppers. They'll stand back at their own 40-yard line. First ready with the snap. Nice snap to Bowling. End over end kick going to be fielded by the Hilltoppers at the 34-yard line. Number 14 with a return back to about the 44-yard line. Posey on the tackle there. And the Hilltoppers come back on the field with 2:27 left in the first period.
So far, just a couple big plays giving Joliet all they need in order to get their first 12 points. And Geneseo went 3 and out there. A
couple of big plays to keep their drives alive is what it was. You know, the fake punt and then the screenplay kept their drives alive. Other than that, we've been right with them. Here we go. 2:27 left, first period. Ball's on the 43-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Geneseo on defense. Long count. Fullback gets the carry this time. Number 30. He's going to go right the middle. He's over the 40. He's down the 30-yard line. Down to the 25. Down the 20. Inside the 20 to the 10. Out of bounds he goes. Number 30.
Good running on that right side for number 30. Geneseo defense not there in order to contain him, and he ran 60-some yards.
Van Garjak.
All the way down to the 9-yard line.
On the carry right up the middle. I didn't think he had a seam, but he went rambling for a 48-yard pickup. Inside the 10-yard line it goes, down to the 9 for the Hilltoppers. Geneseo's short yardage defense in there. Bowling and Pozine sets himself in tight. 1st and 10, ball is 1st and goal, and the ball's in the 9. Van Tassel has the ball. He's still on his feet inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. Depends on where they mark it.
Verstrady with the initial contact. McCombs, Grinnell cleaning him up as he picked up 2 yards on that. Moves the ball down to the 6 with 2 minutes left here in this first period.
2nd and goal from the 7, just inside 2 minutes here in this first period. Geneseo a little shell-shocked so far.
Oh, most definitely. But hey, they got a lot of ball game left here, John.
A lot of ball game. Let's go. Ball's in the 7-yard line, looking to go to the south end zone. Is the Hilltoppers. Tight formation it is. Soup Cup with a long count. Fullback gets the ball right up the middle. Untouched he goes. Number 40. Quick hitter trap play.
Great misdirection play. Gets them another 6 points as the fullback takes it right up the gut. Nobody even close to hitting him. And they score again, making the score 18. Joliet Catholic, Geneseo 0 with $1.33 to go here in this first period.
Once again, they go the formation for the PAT. All the linemen off the left side. Just in the middle of the field is a snapper, the holder, and a kicker. Now the linemen move over into position. Snaps back. Good. Kicks up. Good. To make the score 19-0 with 1:33 left here in the first period.
A lot of ball game left here, John. A lot of ball game left. Hilltoppers can enjoy it for a moment here, but I guarantee you there are going to be plenty of fight out our gentlemen. We just got off on a wrong start there, John.
That was a 37-yard drive, 3 plays, capped off by a 7-yard run by Hurtis. 57-yard drive. PAT was good to make the score 19-0 with 1:33 left here in the first period. Back deep goes Puentes along with Shaft.
Joliet Catholic takes their time.
They certainly do in their special teams, don't they?
Yep, on getting this kickoff.
Van Tassel handles the kicking duties also for the Hilltoppers. Gets his permission to kick the ball. Kind of a knuckleball downfield, going to carry it into the end zone. Shaft's going to field it at the 1-yard line now and bring it out. Looking for a little seam to Shaft. He finds a little bit outside the 20 down to about the 21 by Dan Shaft. That's where offense will come on. We just need to get a couple first downs under our belt.
Get a little bit of confidence there, and I'll tell you, Shaft did a nice job of trying to make something happen there as he returned the ball basically 21 yards and almost got it out, almost broke it out. Just couldn't quite get out of that center of that pile. They converged on him.
Kind of a knuckleball kick coming downfield. It's tough to field. All right, Geneseo on the offense. Reed at quarterback. Rutherford goes in motion. Puentes with the carry. Up around the head there, still fighting with him. Give him a yard or two on the play. It's Puentes off the left side.
Not a lot shaking for Joey there as he picked up just about 2 yards though with 1:10 left here in this first period.
Zier and Poseen bringing the plays in and out. Up front for Geneseo. Dan Rogers at center, 202 pounds, number 65. Here we go, second and 8, 1 minute left in the first quarter. Option play right side, Reed with the ball. Gets sacked in the backfield, couldn't get out to the corner to make the pitch. Loss of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Kyle trying to get out wide right, not able to do it as he lost about 3. Going to bring up 3rd and 11 with 30 seconds left here in this first period. I'll see Geneseo get one more play off and we'll wrap it up.
3rd and 11, balls right at the 20-yard line of Geneseo. Just couldn't get to the apex of that pitch area. Reed and Rutherford out there now, wide left and wide right we go. Anderson sets himself left side. Reed straight drop back to pass. Open in the middle is Anderson with a catch. Up close to the first down, gonna be close to the first down.
Depends on the spot, John. He may well have gotten it, and he was wide open too, and Reed did a nice job of stepping into a hole.
Sure did.
And hitting Anderson with it as we've got a great angle up here to watch this. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be measured for the first down here.
First down, Geneseo.
Giving it off to us. Geneseo gets that first down on a pass play.
Nice catch there by Aaron. As you said, Kyle sprinted out to his left side and tucked himself right up the seam. And they're going to start the clock again. That's going to be end of the first period. So after 1 period of play here in this semifinal Class 4A playoff game, it's the Hilltoppers of Joliet 19, the Green Machine 0. We'll be back after this.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Letterman's Pizza, Northside Rexall Drugs, Turbines of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler Plymouth, Jeep, Chevy, Olds, ProTech Auto Body, Eric Henderson and Rick Benhart of Country Companies Insurance in Geneseo. Carolyn Stenzel of Rule and Rule Realtors. Hammond Henry Hospital. B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery. Tom Curran of Edward Jones in Geneseo. Central Trust and Savings Bank. Geneseo Dairy Queen. Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards in Geneseo. Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility. La Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Becker & Becker, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Geneseo Telephone Company. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of Geneseo Channel 50 telecasts.
Welcome back as we get set to start the second period here from Joliet Stadium. The public stadium here in Joliet, nice facility, holds 9,000 fans. Going to be a little shy of that today, but nice crowd on hand nevertheless. Just getting ready to start the second period here on Geneseo Channel 50. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice. First and 10 Geneseo, ball's on the 31-yard line of the Maple Leafs. 19-0 Hilltoppers. Quintus in motion. Reed with a keeper. He's going to follow this Zerl up the hole. He's going to pick up a couple yards in the play, I think.
Forward progress going to get Kyle Reed a couple yards, but Joliet doing a nice job of clogging things up as their big front five stepping in and filling the hole. Second down and 8.
They'll go with almost a 4-4 look, will the Hilltoppers. 4 linebackers that will rove back there. Exactly what we have here. 4 down linemen, 2 ends, 2 linebackers. Now they jump formations. Anderson sets himself on the right side with Puentes on the wing right behind him. Sweep play, left side, here it comes. Nothing going that time for Rutherford.
Not a lot going for Dusty off that right side as Joliet doing a nice job of filling the holes there. Might have lost maybe a half yard on the play. Third down situation.
Szynski and Warren on the tackle. No gain to play. 3rd and 8, just underway here, second period. Geneseo is down 19-0. Here we go. Wide out to the left side goes Anderson. Wide right goes Putnam. Double wing formation. Zerl in the backfield by himself. Nice block in the backfield that time. And caught downfield by Anderson. He's going to break it free maybe. He's still on his feet, but there's a flag on the play. Way back at the 28-yard line as the flag was thrown. Holding. Geneseo is going to call it back.
Good play though as Kyle Reed getting thrown out of the pocket, and he was able to get the ball to Anderson. Anderson had a great run upfield to about the 45-yard line into Hilltopper territory, and a holding call there. Got to bring it back.
Holding call just right out there by where Kyle tried to turn up the field a little bit. So that'll mark us off and bring up a 3rd and long situation for us once again. 10:33 left, second period. Holding. Geneseo moves the ball back to the 17-yard line of the Maple Leafs. And that'll set up a
long third down.
About a 22-yard, 3rd and 22. Drop back the pass they go, looking for a backside screen. Got a couple guys out in front of him. Big Jake gets a block. Up the field they go. Goes Anderson out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
There now, too, so I don't know if they're going to get another holding call or what. When is holding 15 yards? I thought it was only 10.
Flag's going to be called over there again in the screen area. Haven't seen a call yet. Have you, Clint?
No, they're kind of talking about it here.
It's going to be a holding call by Geneseo's indication. It's going to be a holding call on Geneseo. Holding Geneseo. I didn't see it that time, but certainly we're a little ways away from the action here.
I don't know. We're getting really deep into our own end zone here, John, with these holding calls. Is Geneseo going to move?
So 2 successive holding calls by Geneseo drives them deep.
Actually, I imagine they'll decline it and take it down. We'll see here.
I think they have already taken it, and the coaches want them to decline the penalty. So actually, it's going to bring up this play over. It's going to move us back about a half a yard and give us 3rd down again. They should have taken the penalty or declined the penalty.
Made it 4th
down in about 10, but instead they took the penalty, marched off 10 yards from the point of the infraction, and gave Geneseo 3rd down again. Wide left, wide right we go. Double wing formation. Zerl in the backfield. Reed straight drop back to pass. Little shovel pass up front to Zerl. Nothing going that time. Picks up maybe 5 yards in the play. Shovel pass to Zerl. Didn't become develop like they wanted it to.
Well, he had a good opening there. He had one guy that he turned right around into, though, that made a good hit on Joe and dropped him right there. Going to bring a 4th down and a long 20 as Geneseo going to have to punt here with 9:58 here in this second quarter.
Bolin sets himself the 10-yard line. Verstrady with the long snap. Kick goes down to about the 50-yard line.
Good deal.
That's a live ball.
Well, it's going to be roughing the punter, so it's going to be first down Geneseo.
I was watching.
Bowling did a nice job of faking that as he took a hit and really fell to the ground, which is the way to do it. And it's going to be roughing the kicker, Joliet Catholic, first down Geneseo.
Just
Could
about
be the break we need.
Just about had a loose ball. They called fair catch right away downfield. And the ball rolled a long way. They dropped the ball when he tried to catch it. And Anderson was hot on his trail, but couldn't pick up the ball. But Joliet fell on it. But nevertheless, the roughing the kicker call, that'll give Geneseo an automatic first down. Grinnell and Rutherford up talking to the official. All they said, they just want to keep the ball. That should be an automatic first down, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, what are they going to do now?
There's officials running all over the field.
Yes, sir.
So they're going to march it off from the point of the line of scrimmage, march off 15 yards and set the sticks there, and that'll be 1st and 10 Geneseo. Ball is on the 37-yard line, on their own 37-yard lines, where they'll set the markers 1st and 10, 9:38 left in the second period. The Hilltoppers 19, Geneseo 0. Puentes lines himself up on the right wing. Out wide on this near side, which is the right side, is Putnam. 2 backs in the backfield, Zerl along with Rutherford. Zerl's going to get the carry, finds a little bit of a seam. Joe Zerl's running hard, just runs over somebody to Zerl. Nice run by Joe Zerl.
Joe Zerl took a great hit there in the middle of the field as he got it upfield, and he laid a heavy on number 5. Joe Corrin, 6'3", 219-pound linebacker, just took a hit by Zerl and knocked him off.
Joe Zerl made his legs buckle that time.
Yes, he did. Joe picked up the first down, moving the ball to the 48-yard line, just about to midfield.
9:27 left first half. Wing back on the right side. Puentes now, he goes in motion. He's going to get the ball this time. Does Zerl, or Puentes. He's going to break free. Puentes over the 40, to the 30, over the 20, to the 10. Puentes going to score from 52 yards out. Joey Puentes gives us some life there. That was a nice series of downs. That's what we like to
right
see.
There is Puentes getting. We got to run the plays in order to see where we can put them. And until this part of the game, we haven't been able to run too many offensive plays. Zerl going upfield off that left side. Waiting for Willis here to get the number of yards that was.
Zerl's carry?
52 yards.
52 yards by Puentes.
Or Puentes, I'm sorry. Kyle Wick in to do the extra point kick here.
Makes the score 19-6 with 9:14 left in this first half. Snaps back and good, kicks up. and good to make the score 19-7. Listen to that cheer from the far sideline. We broke the ice now, Clint. Let's see what we can do.
See what we can do defensively. We'll have to put a stop on him. The spark there, one, was roughing the punter. Two, the great play there and strength of Joe Zerl, as they call Superman. Haven't mentioned that before yet this year, but we can call him Superman now as we're in the semifinals. Makes a great hit as a 219-pound linebacker tries to take him down out of the backfield, and it just wasn't going to happen. And then Puentes takes it the next play, 52 yards for the TD.
Showed some spark that series. The Downs Green Machine. Here we go. The fans come alive from the far sideline. They're making some noise over there now. Here we go. 9:14 left in this first half. Geneseo down by 12, 19-7, but certainly had an impressive series of plays that last series.
And that's what we needed. We need to get that life. And defensively, we can get a stop here, John. I think that'll change the ball game tremendously. Because there is plenty of ball game left here, John. Those 19 points that they have could hurt them.
That was a 79-yard drive, 9 plays. Eats up 4 minutes and 29 seconds of the second period. And it capped off by a 52-yard touchdown run by Puentes. The PAT good by Wickwire to make the score 19-7. 9:14 left. Here we go. Wickwire with the kick. Little pooch downfield. Going to fall down about the 30-yard line. Rolls out of bounds at about the 28, and that's okay. I guess he didn't touch it before it went out of bounds, did he?
No, I thought it did.
Threw the flag on the play, so that means the ball will come back to the 35-yard line, or they can make us kick it over.
And they will take it at the 35-yard line and go on the offense.
And that's what they called. They call that illegal procedure on Geneseo, which the ball kicked out of bounds. So here comes our defense. We need to stand on defense here, Clint. Got our whistle wet now with our touchdown, and now we're ready to play some ball.
Oh, yeah, we can compete with these guys. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Plenty of ball game left here, John. 9:14 to go in the second period.
Ball sits in the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Hilltoppers. They're going from the south to the north in their brown jerseys, white pants, black shoes, and brown helmets. Geneseo, white jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets, black shoes. Here we go. Bowling sees something there. Pointed out to the officials, no call made. Maybe
ball's bumbled there. Rogers
quarterback with the ball in the backfield, number 20. Still, Rogers got him inside the 20-yard line, down the 28. Dan Rogers with a big play, number 65.
Dan hung on with his fingertips there to the quarterback of Joliet Catholic and dropped him about a 7-yard loss as he rolled out to the left side. And that's a big defensive play there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 16. Well, you almost got away, too. What a grip you got to have. That's a tough grip to have a hold of a shoe.
That's where you get up and see if you still get your fingernails on your finger.
Yes, of that jersey. That does hurt.
2nd and 16 for the Hilltoppers. 8:14 left, second half. Two backs in the backfield. Wingback sets himself left side of their offense. Now he goes in motion. Van Tassel. Fullback gets the carry. He's stacked up right there.
Big Jake Verstrady there along with Aaron Grinnell to make the hit, along with Joe Zerl as he comes through the line of scrimmage up the gut. Nothing going for the fullback. Geneseo's going to make the changes they need to make, seeing what they need to see here. And 3rd and a long situation for them.
Clock's on the move. 8:14 left in the first half. 19-7 Hilltoppers. They break their huddle and come out. Wide out goes wide right of their offense. Read on the coverage for Geneseo. Wide right, Puentes on the cover. Straight drop back to pass. Ball's going to be put in the air. No, the quarterback still got the ball. Still looking for some openings. Caught it in short of the first down, though. When he has that long to throw the ball, he's quick in the backfield with the ball. Receivers just to run around out there.
That's the one you got to try to hope you can come up with, as he stood out there forever waiting to throw the football, and he's going to find an open receiver, and he did, and it's 4th down and a half yard for the Hilltoppers.
Receiver did a nice job coming back to the ball as he saw the quarterback was in trouble. They're going to go for it. 4th and about a foot. Everybody in the place comes to their feet now. 4th and 1. Ball's on about the 44-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Long count. Oh, they jumped off sides on the far sideline.
Good. Anderson hit him as soon as he did it.
Number 8 for the Hilltoppers jumps off sides.
That's a big play for the Hilltoppers as they make a mental mistake in some of the jumping around the Geneseo's linebackers did, and that got the offsides. Illegal start by the Joliet Catholic offensive right end.
So I'll move it back and make it a 4th and 5 situation. Again, Van Tassel comes out of the game. They bring number 28 in. Let's see if they jump in that punt formation again and see what happens. They break their huddle and come to line. Geneseo stays in their regular defense. They have one guy back about 10 yards off the ball. Now they're going to set up in a punt formation. They're going to pick the ball. Just let that thing roll, Joe. Joey, let it go. And they let it roll down to about the 8-yard line. That's where they down the ball. Nothing good could have came out of that play if Joey Puentes would have tried to chase that ball down and catch it.
No, the only thing he might have done is got upfield another 5 yards to where it lays, but you take too much risk in a problem happening because you're trying to do it. So
trying to catch the ball trying to catch the ball over your shoulder and things. It's just best to get away from it, let it go, and we weren't set up to return that ball and just let it roll dead. And we'll take over on offense.
On the 13-yard line deep in their own territory.
Geneseo. Posine's at one guard. Other guard looks like Bowling. Tight formation this time. Rutherford on the wing on the left side. Halfback is Puentes. This time, second man, Puentes going to get the ball. Joey Puentes going to move the ball out over the 10-yard line, out to about the 12.
That's the way we need it. Good running off that left side by Puentes, picking up 4 or 5 yards. And that's what Geneseo offense is all about, is good running there. Move the ball 5, 2nd and 5. Posine out. Number 60 coming into the ball game, Tony Zier.
Run those plays in and out with those guys. We're without Corey Parrish again this week. Number 19 did the appendectomy, and Ben Gearhart also out with a broken arm. Second man this time. Rutherford with a carry, going to pick up maybe a yard and a play.
Good running by Rutherford as he took a good hit, but yet spun out of it and picked up 3.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 3, it looks like. 3rd and 3 for Geneseo. Ball's going to set on the 15-yard line of the Green Machine.
6 minutes to go here in the second period. Joliet Catholic on top, 19-7 over the Maple Leafs.
Here we go. We break the huddle, and Rogers brings them to line. Flanked by Bowling and Posine. Thurl in the backfield with Reed at quarterback. Second man this time is Dusty. He's going to be short of the first down, isn't he?
It's real close off this side here. Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short,
isn't he? Going to bring up a 4th and a yard and a half for the Maple Leafs. 5:33 left, and in comes the punt team for Geneseo. That's a solid yard to get that first down. You got to kick the ball deep in your own territory like that. So once again, the kicking team comes in. Bowling sets himself down about the 5-yard line to field this snap from Verstrady. Henry and Kernan in the middle of that defense, or offense. Motion's going to be called on Geneseo, I believe.
Could be right. Andy Henry standing there, and he got a guy run at him, and he just flinched a little bit, and that's going to be the call.
One of the upbacks just flinched a little bit, and that was just enough to make the call.
That's all right. Just get a good punt off here and go back on the defense.
Return man for the Hilltoppers. Joliet are back at their 45-yard line of Geneseo. Bowling now sets himself at the goal line. Loosens up his right leg as he gets ready to punt this ball. Verstrady on the snap. Nice snap back. Kind of a spiral cut. Kick down there. And Anderson down to make the tackle at the 40-yard line. He's got about one hand on him. That was about enough to bring him down. That's where the Hilltoppers come on the field with good field position. They're going to mark the ball at the 38-yard line of Geneseo with 4:54 left in this first half.
They have to go big on the D here. You don't want to see him get in the end zone, John. As really Geneseo's only 2 scores down, with them only having 19.
Now in at linebacker, Henry along with Zerl. Rutherford on the far sideline. Wide left they go this time to the Hilltoppers. Puentes on the coverage. He walks himself off about 5-10 yards. 10 yards this time. In motion in the backfield. Fullback's got the carry, number 40. He's going to be caught there by Reed after a pickup about 3 yards. I couldn't pick up who had him.
Reed had a hold of him. He was tackling the football.
It looks like he had his hand on the football just about as much as the running back did on the tackle. He comes down after a pickup of 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7 for the Hilltoppers.
Rutherford back into the ball game. Andy Henry back out. 2nd and long 7. 4:31 to go here in the second period.
Up they come. They send a receiver out wide to the right side. Reed will go out in the coverage there. Double wing formation, one back in the backfield. Zerl along with Rutherford, the linebackers. Now they have motion. Once again, I think they're going to have illegal procedure.
Too much moving there by the Hilltoppers.
Is that what they got again? Illegal procedure. Aaron Anderson makes the call, that illegal procedure. Marches off 5 against the Hilltoppers. Have we had a lot of offsides today? Both teams. And they're not flagrant, they're just flinching or just a slight movement or something that they're catching.
A lot of nerves being tossed around out there on the field, that's for sure.
So it brings up 2nd and 12 for the Hilltopper. Ball is just inside the 40-yard line of Geneseo. Hilltoppers going from the south to the north. Maybe a slight breeze at their back. Tight formation this time. 2 backs in the backfield plus a wing back on the right side. Geneseo's defense is doing some jumping around. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Rogers turns the quarterback back inside. He's still on his feet downfield. The quarterback's going to pick up the first down inside the 30-yard line.
He's got some great running, that quarterback does, and he really tiptoes around back there. The thing you have to do with him is hit him right in the knee as soon as he crosses the line of scrimmage, where he's really can dance around on you.
He does dance, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Moves the ball down to the 26-yard line of Geneseo. Clock's on the move with 3:48 left.
I have to wonder if he's actually truly had some dance class, because he does do a nice job of getting through there.
Bowling, Grinnell, and Verstrady in the middle for the Geneseo defense. Tight formation, wing back on the right side this time for the Hilltoppers. In motion, they got a sweep play to number 28. It's on his feet and tackled there by Grinnell after a pickup of about 4. Number 28 on the carry. 6'3", 207-pound halfback.
He picked up 4 on that play. 2nd and 6 is what it's going to be.
Right at 3 minutes left in this first half. Geneseo 7, the Hilltoppers 19. Up we come. Geneseo 5-2 defense on the Mickley at one end. Anderson at the other one. Now we come in motion again. Does the wing back off the right side. Van Tassel with the ball. Can he get outside? He's going to get outside. Reed tries to turn it back inside. He's still on his feet. Van Tassel.
Oh my! What a hit laid there by Dusty Rutherford as Van Tassel cut back across the field. Rutherford laid a heavy on him, but he is sneaky and he just gets out. Once he gets out of the backfield, Van Tassel can really scramble around. And that's exactly what he did there. He got down to the 5-yard line. It was going to be 1st and goal. And that's where giving up the field position really hurts him, putting the ball at the 38-yard line for them, and now they're down to the 5. 2:30 to go here in this second quarter. Joliet Catholic threatening to score again.
Nice hit by Dusty there. Thought maybe he could jar the ball loose, but no luck.
Good hit, though.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Looks them over. Geneseo has their illegal procedure by Joliet Catholic that time. They were off the mark by a mile. Number 74, the big tackle.
He's the big dog that's Jake Verstrady are going against. All right, so that brings up 2nd and goal. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line with 2:19 to go here in the second period.
Hilltoppers doing a little complaining to the officials on the field. Something about the offsides call is going to bring up 1st and goal from the 10. Up they come. Reed back deep on defense. Fullback's going to get the carry, number 40. He goes back to the 4-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Good running up the middle. Just under 2 minutes here.
Trap play there ran by the fullback, number 40. After a pickup of about 4 yards in the play, 5 yards in the play. Zerl with the tackle. 1:47 left, first half, excuse me. 19-14. Here they come. Up the line. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Tight formation for the Hilltoppers. Geneseo has all their guys walked in tight also. Cross buck action in the backfield. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
It's hard to give up those points, John, and Van Tassel doing an excellent job running the football. And actually there was a different guy. 6'3", 207-pound running back, number 28, getting that call.
Zerzinski.
4-yard blow, and did a nice job of getting to the end zone. Can't give him that field position, though, John. That hurts.
So with 1:29 left in this first half, it's Joliet Catholic 25, Geneseo 7. Line up in their strange extra point formation. Now they set themselves back to the line of scrimmage as normal.
Don't know why they waste the time here, John.
Lined up to kick the ball, snaps a little high, put down, up.
No good.
And no good by Van Tassel.
Extra points are very important, John. 25-7 is the score here with 1:29 to go here in the second period. The Hilltoppers doing a good job offensively in this first half. Geneseo having a little bit of trouble getting that offense going in one possession where they had some great big plays. Outside of that, it's been a defensive battle for the Green Machine as they're trying to knock down Joliet Catholic. With 1:29 to go in the second period, Joliet's on top 25-7.
So Clem, we get a little bit of a spark behind us, and then we kind of get back on our heels again, and we get a spark, get back on our heels. It's just we can't keep that spark going.
They're
we just
tough.
Can't get it.
They are
tough team out there.
No doubt. I can't say this ball game's over yet, John. We're very much into this ball game. 3 scores for us, and we got 28. They're down by a field goal because they've been messing around on extra points. They should have a score of 28. They don't. 25 is what it is. So the second half could be a long half for Joliet. You just never know. Plus, we still got 1:29 left here in this period.
Back deep for Geneseo. Shaft, number 17, and Puentes. Down inside the 10-yard line. Kicker, number 40, tees it up for the Joliet Catholic Hilltoppers. Sidewinder this time. End over end kick. Going to be fielded by Shaft at the 2. Looks for the wall, straight up the middle of the field. Shaft finds nothing and gets the ball right back to the 20-yard line. Dan Shaft took a whale of a hit right there.
I sometimes have to wonder where those guys come from when you got a wall that big in front of you. But Shaft really stood up there and took a hit, and he's going to get up, go to the sideline, and
Weedlow with the hit on Shaft.
Say I'd be glad to take that hit again anytime.
Joliet Catholic comes in today with about 65 varsity players on their roster. Double wing formation. Putnam sets himself to the right side. Puentes is going to take a sweep play to the right side. Zerl with a kick out block. He finds the team first down by Puentes. He's going to get the 47 or 37-yard line. First down, Geneseo.
Good runner there by Puentes, and he did a nice job getting out of bounds to stop that clock.
With 1:19 left. Scores 25-7. Geneseo's offense is on the field, move the ball out to the 37-yard line, or 38-yard line, and Rogers brings him up the line of scrimmage once again. Anderson's tight on the left side, Putnam on the right side. Flexed out wide, straight drop back to pass. Ball's underthrown to Putnam out near the 45-yard line of Geneseo.
Kyle might have rushed that one a little bit as Putnam had either gone too far away from where the play was supposed to be executed, or Kyle just rushed it with the pass thrown incomplete here to the near sideline. Intended receiver Jared Putnam.
1:11 left.
10.
Hosine brings a play in to Reed at quarterback, number 11. Break the huddle, and here we come. Zerl sets himself at fullback along with Puentes at the halfback position. Rutherford on the wing. Here he comes in motion. Rutherford's going to get the catch there out to about the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. As Rutherford receives the ball from Reed to pick up 3, he's going to bring up third. 3rd and 6 situation for Geneseo inside a minute. Reed straight drop back to pass. Anderson's going to be out the far sideline. He's going to catch the ball. Can he give a stiff arm and break loose? Yeah, Anderson's still loose. Over the 50, down to the 40. He's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Boy, once he catches the ball, he's a load to bring down.
He is a load to bring down. And the other thing is, if he can get away from somebody, he did a nice job there throwing the stiff arm, moving the ball to the 39-yard line, Hilltopper territory with 44 seconds left. I wouldn't at all be shocked here to see Geneseo get in the end zone before a half.
Let's keep the ball. Keep control of it. 44 seconds left. Ball's at the 39-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Tight formation again. Double wings set. Searle at fullback. Here goes Quintus in motion. Fake handoff to him. Ball's got loose by Reed and down near the 30-yard line, completed to Anderson.
Nice job. Reed does a nice job of throwing the football when he's really getting hammered.
He had some real pressure in the backfield that time.
He's got great pressure, and he doesn't get the full strength on his passes, but he gets them where they need to be.
He knows where his receiver is and what he has in him to get there. So Geneseo calls timeout with 35 seconds left in this first half. The ball sits on the 30-yard line of the Hilltoppers.
Doing a nice job there. Anderson taking some hard hits to those legs. I hate to see that, but you're going to have that as that's going to happen, taking the big hits to the legs. 35.8 seconds left here in this second period. Geneseo on the march. And if they can keep things rolling here and get a touchdown before half, they're only down by 2 scores and they're up, fairly good, John, as Joliet Catholic been kind of messing around on their extra points this afternoon.
We've moved the ball pretty well on offense.
That fumble in the first possession hurt. Nothing you can do about that because Earl took a great hit in order to cough it up.
And 2 holding calls that hurt.
2 holding calls that left a mark back here too. But nevertheless, plenty of ball game left as we still have to come out and play the second quarter.
Well, certainly still out in the field playing. We're not rolling over for nobody. Here we go. Out the field we come. We'll go right to the line of scrimmage. Will the green machine. Putnam, Grinnell, Zier, Rogers, Bowling, Verstrady, Rutherford, Anderson, Zerl, and Puentes. Reed at quarterback resets his formation, double slot. Second and about 1. Straight drop back to pass it goes. Ball's in the air. He puts a lot of air on that one. And Anderson comes down the ball at the 2-yard line. Aaron Anderson, what a catch down at the 1-yard line or 2-yard line.
Beautiful catch for Anderson as the pass was thrown up there by Reed. Anderson just said, all right, I got to get to that football. I'm going to come down with it.
Aaron Anderson, nice catch, a nice throw by Kyle Reed. You know who you got out there to catch the ball, so put it up high to him, and he went up high to sky for that one.
He did. He very much did, and that's going to be timeout called by Geneseo as Geneseo's got the ball on the 2-yard line just before half here with 28 seconds left here in this second period. Interesting situation that's come up here, John. 1 minute and 15 left. Geneseo takes the ball after Joliet score and going to march it down the field.
Came right back at him.
80 yards
here. Hesitate one bit.
No, just keep hammering at them. They're no different than we are. Both teams are invincible, and it's going to be the team that wants this the worst that's going to win this ball game this afternoon.
Aaron Anderson went up high for that catch. I just can't believe it. He had a guy in front of him and behind him, and he just went up high for the ball.
He's tall. That's the thing about Anderson is he's tall. If you can get the ball up there in the ballpark, he's going to try to find a way to come down with it.
He's back there with a couple of guys covering him, both of them about 5'10" or 5'9".
The thing that's going to do in the second half for Geneseo is going to loosen up the coverage a little bit on that offensive line or the defensive line for Joliet, as Geneseo going to be a big threat of throwing the ball in the second half.
So we have 28.9 seconds left here first half. Geneseo is down 25-7, but certainly threatening. Ball sits on the 2-yard line. We have 1 timeout left to use here in the first half. And Geneseo fans on the far side all come to their feet, sensing the need for a touchdown right here. Up the line we come. Zerl and Puentes in the backfield. Long count by Reed. Ball's fumbled by Geneseo. Fumbled on the 2-yard line by Geneseo.
You can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen, and that's just what
comes up with the ball.
That's unbelievable, John, to see that happen there. As Geneseo ran that play over and over and over now for 12 ball games, and that one squibbed out. Oh my, that's a shame that we had to lose that opportunity, but still a lot of ball game left. I don't know, there's nothing I can say about that one,
Just
John.
caught the ball in the hip as he was faking the handoff, it looked like there.
Too many fakes, runner.
24 seconds left in this first half. See if we can't get something going here real quick. Maybe a safety makes a go of something.
No, they're just going to down it and call it. That's where we're going to end, where we should have a score of 14-25. We're going to end up with a score of Geneseo 7, Joliet Catholic 25. As ball fumbled. I mean, we haven't fumbled that ball like that all season, John. There it's squibbed out.
So that's going to do it for the first half. At the end of 1 half of this Class 4A semifinal game, it's the Hilltoppers of Joliet Catholic 25, the Geneseo Maple Leafs 7.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Letterman's Pizza, Northside Rexall Drugs, Turbines of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler Plymouth, Jeep, Chevy, Olds. ProTech Auto Body. Eric Henderson and Rick Benhart of Country Companies Insurance in Geneseo. Carolyn Stenzel of Rule & Rule Realtors. Hammond Henry Hospital. B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery. Tom Curran of Edward Jones in Geneseo. Central Trust and Savings Bank. Geneseo Dairy Queen. Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards in Geneseo. Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility. La Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Becker & Becker, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Geneseo Telephone Company. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of Geneseo Channel 50 telecasts.
Welcome back to Geneseo Channel 50 and Green Machine Football. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice. Going to bring you all the second half action here from Joliet Memorial Stadium here in Joliet, where the Geneseo Green Machine taking on the Hilltoppers in this semifinal round, Class 4A, on a beautiful sunny day now.
Sunny, yep. Geneseo coming into the second half after a disappointing end of that second quarter, John, is 2 yards from a TD, giving a totally different aspect of the ball game. But Geneseo going to receive here, which is important as we're going to take the football. And if we can get control of this second half and reverse the score a bit, we can certainly be on top of it.
Shaft and Fuentes line up down at the north end zone. Same in the end zone where the Rochelle team's watching this ball game today.
Yeah, watching it.
Fuentes and Shaft, the 5-yard line. Here we go, second half action. Semifinal. End over end kick's going to be fielded down there. They're going to let it drop and stopped by Shaft at about the 17. Number 17 returns the ball. And was there a fumble on the play?
I don't know. Thought I heard the ball come out of there, but Shaft going to come up, bring it all the way up to about the 29-yard line. Geneseo first down.
No call made on the play. Geneseo's ball. They're going to march it Called him down on the play, Shaft. It'll be 1st and 10, Geneseo's ball on the 27-yard line. Kyle Reed comes in at quarterback. Center will be Dan Rogers, number 65, the 205-pound center, senior. Tackles will be Aaron Grinnell, number 54. Goes 233. The other tackle will be Verstrady, number 76, going 265.
We're still talking about it here. I'm not sure what the problem is.
At guards, Poseen, number 74, the sophomore, 6 foot, 190 pound at one guard. The other guard will be number, at the pickup who it is, Bowling, number 66, the senior, at 235. Here we go, Reed at quarterback. Putnam sets himself out wide right side. Looks him over, gonna go first man through. Zero with the ball, gets the ball over the 30-yard line. He's gonna pick up a solid 2 yards in the play, does Joe Zero, number 32, the senior, out of the fullback slot at 180 pounds.
Joe off that left side going in behind Jake Verstrady. And Jake up front making a block, and Joe picks up 2. Gonna bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Just underway here in the second half. Geneseo's down 25-7. Second man through. Puentes with the carry up over the 35 to about the 36-yard line is Puentes. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 3.
Good running there by Joey off that left side, picking up not as much as he can get out of that one before taking a hit. 3rd and a short 3 is going to be the call with 11:10 to go here in this 3rd period.
In the backfield along with Zerl is Puentes, number 40. He's a junior. He's 175 pounds. That strong wingback is Rutherford, number 24. Crossbuck action in the backfield, and Puentes picks up the first down by a yard out near the 40-yard line. Rutherford, number 24, the wingback that time, 5'10", 180 pounds. Senior for the Green Machine.
Good running there as we get the first down, move the ball to the 39-yard line in Geneseo territory.
Our ends today are number 89, Aaron Anderson, 6'4", 212. A senior tight end. The other end is Putnam. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 39-yard line. Sweep play to left side. Big play that time by number 41.
And there's a flag tossed in there, so I don't know if there'll be a holding call or face mask.
Clipping on Geneseo.
Ah, yowie. You don't see that too often happen there in sweep play in the backfield.
Interior line play. They call it a clip. Goldsby on the tackle. Goldsby, number 41 for the Hilltoppers, is 6'4", 232-pound linebacker. They're going to march him back. The clipping call. They're going to move the ball right back to Geneseo's huddle almost. Back to the 21-yard line, 22-yard line is where they mark the ball, so it'll be 1st.
25 is those 15-yard penalties. They really leave a mark now, John.
There we go. Wide left, wide right we go. Reed at quarterback. We're ready to go. One back in the backfield, Zero. Straight drop back to pass. Big pressure, and the ball's batted down by the Hilltoppers as Reed had a guy in some coverage, but he's going to try to force the ball in. The ball was knocked down. They'll bring up a 2nd and 28 situation for the Geneseo Green Machine.
Where are we getting the 28 at? Where are the 3 yards coming from?
From the point of the infraction, I think is where they're marking that from.
Okay, because that's the second time it's been a 3-yard loss then. All right, I'm with you now. But that hurts even more.
Here we go, 2nd, and now they got 27 this time. Putnam sets himself wide right. Double wing formation. Big pressure in the backfield by the Hilltoppers. Ball's downfield to Putnam, overthrown, incomplete. For Putnam down near the 50-yard line.
This possession is pretty important to us, John, as we need to try to find a way to get into the end zone here with, excuse me. Well, that just jumped right out of me. I need to try to get in the end zone here in this first possession of this 3rd quarter.
3rd and 27. 10:30 left, 3rd period. Geneseo's down 25-7. Putnam wide left. Now Anderson's going to jump formation, set himself on the right side. Reed directs traffic at quarterback. Puentes goes in motion. Nothing going that time. Reed's going to have to scramble out of there. Going to try to still scramble. He's still on his feet and run. He's got to run the ball now. Reed going to pick up about 4 yards and 3 yards in the play. and brought down there on the play after he scrambles out of the pocket. Just didn't have anybody open at all downfield.
Didn't have anybody open, and he couldn't decide if he was going to run with it or not. I think maybe if he would have tucked it under and really took off with it, he might have gotten close to the original line of scrimmage. But nevertheless, a lot of activity. There's Reed
ducking and dancing and moving around. A little Gordy Bohannon action back there.
Out there as he's trying to get away from them Hilltoppers.
Brings up 4th and 24 for Geneseo. Bowling sets himself at his 12-yard line to kick the ball. Nice snap by Verstrady. Kind of a spiral kick by Bowling. He's going to bring the guy back to return about the 35. Got him kind of hemmed in there and brought down there. Putnam had him kind of hemmed in.
I almost thought I saw somewhat of a clip over there on that side, John. No call being made, but nevertheless, Joliet Catholic going to take over on their own 39-yard line.
That's what I thought also, and I was watching behind the play here. One of the Joliet Catholic boys taking some liberties with Kyle Reed back 10 yards behind the official. So Geneseo's up back on the defensive side of the ball. Bowling, Verstrady, and Grinnell up front in the 5-2 defense. Ends are Anderson along with Rogers. Sprint out action, going to go screen to backside. Geneseo's trying to flush it out, but there's a big caravan out in front. Reed makes a tackle. He gets through the wall and makes the tackle at about the 45-yard line. They had a big caravan out in front of them.
That screenplay being ran, executed very well. Kyle Reed making the tackle at the 44-yard line. And personal foul on Geneseo as roughing the passer was the call. And I don't know who did that as we were watching the ball upfield.
Ball's marked at about the 42-yard line of Geneseo.
Come on, referees, let's get control of this ball game and put the football where it belongs as we chatter about it.
Still talking to the captains. Captain for Joliet Catholic, number 74, is Maloney. He's 6'5", 260.
So first down, the ball going to set at the
42-yard line.
2-yard line.
They're going to march the penalty off now. Down to about the 28-yard line. 20. Yep.
I'm not real sure why the captains have to get together and talk about that. It's basically a no-brainer, isn't it, John?
I would think
they're
going
to give you 40 yards.
Now they set the ball at the 27-yard line. That's where they have 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers, looking to go to the north end zone. Hilltoppers in their brown jerseys, white pants, black shoes. Geneseo in their white jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets, and black shoes. Still some confusion on the field.
Coach Derricks is questioning the referee over there on that far sideline. Now that he's had it answered, the ball will set at the 27-yard line.
9:22 left in this third period, I think. That scoreboard's tough to read right now with the sun shining against it, but here we go. 1st and 10, ball's on the 27-yard line at Geneseo. Crossbuck action to backfield, nothing going that time. Geneseo has it hemmed in. That time number 40 makes the play. Joey Puentes gets in the backfield and stirs things up as they do a reverse play in the backfield.
A reverse. It was going to be well executed, but Geneseo, along with Dan Rogers and Puentes there to help stir things up, did a nice job of knocking it down.
2nd and 11. Ball's on the 28-yard line of Geneseo. Up they come, the line of scrimmage. Tight formation once again. Geneseo walks everybody up within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage except for Putnam. Trap action to backfield. Van Tassel with the ball, and he gets the first down inside the 20-yard line. Down about the 16 is where Van Tassel goes.
He just tiptoes through there and just follows the holes, and he's got great vision as he runs.
Certainly does.
And does a nice job of moving the football upfield, and they're going to bring this one into measure. As
I thought they had it, but
the way it looks, if you look at the stripes on the field, I'd give them a first down. I even measured it.
Geneseo here, and a nice contingent across on the far sideline.
Short by about 2 inches. Two traditional rich football teams playing here today, John. Neither school have faced each other since the 1990 battle in the state championship game. And today going to be all left out here in the field as well.
Third and less than a foot. 8:23 or 8:33 left on the clock in the third period. 25-7 the Hilltoppers. Quarterback's going to keep the ball himself this time, go for a quarterback sneak. He's going to pick up plus some. Does number 20, Supko.
Good sportsmanship being shown out there by both squads this afternoon, as there is great respect within each other's teams as the tradition of both squads continues, John, with 8:29 to go here in this third period. Joliet Catholic on the drive of the ball down to about the 14-yard line in Geneseo territory.
Up they come. Geneseo stays in the 5-2 defense. Zerl right in the middle, looking them over, looking for some pressure. Fake handoff in the backfield. Supko keeps the ball, maybe lost a yard in the play. Tackle there by Bowling.
Bowling with a good tackle as the quarterback come out of the backfield hiding the football and got dropped right at the line of scrimmage for second down.
He likes to keep the ball, doesn't he?
He does. He's good with it. I'd keep it too if I could run like that. I mean, he's a fairly decent-sized kid. Short, stocky, you know.
Lines up at quarterback with the number 20 on his jersey. He's 6 foot, 175 pounds, but looks a little bit heavier than that.
A little beefier than that, I would say. 2nd and 10.
Ball's on about the 14-yard line, and they're going to be illegal procedure on Geneseo. Offside, excuse me.
Bowling going off sides there.
They'll march off 5 yards against Geneseo, brings up second. 2nd and 5. Ball will set just inside the 10-yard line. Just the backside of the nose of the football going to touch the 10-yard line. Play comes in from the Hilltoppers sideline.
7:35 to go here in this third period from Joliet as the weather is cleared and we're in the sunshine now.
Up they come. 2nd and 5 from about the 10-yard line. Trap play once again inside by the Hilltoppers, short of the first down to about the 6-yard line as a ball carrier, number 40, I believe.
That fullback getting some good running room there off that right side, getting it upfield. But he took a good hit. Third down.
Just got it inside the 7, not to the 6, so it's third down. And a solid 3 yards. Rutherford with the tackle.
Nice to get a stop here, John, on this third down.
Here we go, tight formation, wing back on the right side. Now he comes in motion. Going to keep the ball to quarterback. He's going to look to try to get outside. Nothing going that time. Now he's going to break it outside, inside the 5, towards the touchdown. Touchdown for the Hilltoppers.
Needing Poseen out there to make the tackle. Sobko has all sorts of running room.
Got a flag on the play right at where the ball was snapped from.
I would hope that'd be holding against them.
I didn't see anything happen there. Holding by the Hilltoppers. That'll negate the touchdown and move them back. No touchdown. They'll call that back. So the score remained 25-7 with 6:43 left in this third period.
Geneseo had needed that as Reed and Poseen on pursuit there to make this tackle out here along the goal line. And Reed hung him up first, and Poseen was there to clean him up, but he just Soko's strong kid.
Sure is.
Nice job of getting it across the goal line.
So it's going to
call a touchdown, but now the
3rd and 9. Ball sits on the 13-yard line of the Maple Leafs.
That holding call hurt them, so.
Geneseo's fans on the far sideline asking for defense. Wide left, wide right they go. One back in the backfield plus a wing back to the left side. Straight drop back to pass. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Quarterback draw and tackle there by Gurnell. He's going to pick up 2 on the play as he falls forward, but Gurnell with a nice play to make that tackle.
So it brings up 4th down from about the 10-yard line. And they will go in and try to kick some sort of field goal here as
the ball will be set. The ball's going to be snapped from the 10-yard line. They'll place the ball at about the 17-yard line, making a 27-yard field goal attempt. On is a kick. To kick it is Van Tassel.
Snaps.
Kicks up.
It's good.
And good by Van Tassel.
I don't understand how that football can get on a sideways plane.
I don't either.
Van Tassel did it there and kicked it through the uprights, giving them back the miscued extra points that they lost early in the ballgame, making the score 28-7 now. So with 3 scores, Geneseo could possibly tie, whereas 3 scores before would give you a really good chance of giving you the lead.
One at a time. We'll just have to work ourselves back into this thing.
Got to stop them from scoring, John, before we can truly get back in this ball game. Did good defensive battle there, only allowing 3 points. Geneseo going to have to march it down the field, put it in the end zone.
Kicking off of the Hilltoppers, number 40, Brad Judith.
28-7 here on a beautiful day for football. Geneseo came into the game today with an 11-1 record. Joliet Catholic 12-0. They come from the Metro Catholic League.
You know, in today's program, John, it was nice to see. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Here's the kick.
End over end kick. Going to be fielded down there by Henry at about the 18-yard line. Andy Henry's going to return the ball to the 30. And that's where the Geneseo's offense will come back on the field. Try to get something rolling this time.
Interesting kicking game by Joliet. Seen one kick go in the end zone and see a couple others land at the 20. So I don't know if it's planned or just an inconsistent kick man where sometimes you get more toe in it than others.
I think they're switching kickers back and forth.
Could very well be.
All right, Geneseo comes back on offense. Ball's on the 30-yard, their own 30-yard line. Reed at quarterback. Puentes at the wing. Now he goes in motion. Second man through. No, Reed's going to keep the ball himself. Looks for around the corner and picks up 5 yards in the play. Does Kyle Reed.
Kyle Reed going off that left side with the quarterback keeper, picking up 5 nice yards, moving the ball to the 35-yard line for second down with 5:40 to go here in this third period. And this afternoon turned into a beautiful day for a ball game.
Second down 5, ball on the 35.
Up they come. Second and a long 4. We'll call it 5. Wingback goes in motion. Crossbuck action in the backfield. This time Rutherford gets the carry. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 1 in the play. Stacked him up pretty good at the point of attack after a 1-yard pickup for Rutherford. 3rd and 3.
Tony Zier bringing the play in as Posine going to the side as those two shuffle the play in and out of this ball game. Ball sits on the 37-yard line, Geneseo territory.
Now we set ourselves tight left, tight right, full house backfield. Henry at the fullback position. Second man's going to get it, Puentes. He's going to come up about a yard short of the first down. Does Joey Puentes, maybe less than that. I might think about it there, Clint. Go ahead and go for it. 4th and a yard for the Green Machine.
Yeah, I think you almost have to at this point in the ball game, John. Got to make something happen.
And comes a play, and then we go to the line of scrimmage. And Puentes is going to pick up the first down. They're going to give him forward progress well over the 40-yard line, aren't they?
I think so, John.
And the down marker is on the left side of the 40-yard line, and the ball's going to be in the right side, so it's going to be first down, Geneseo. Pick up a 4th down and short situation.
Good deal there for the Green Machine with 4:15 to go here in this third period. Geneseo going to try to get back into this one, 28-7. Only 3 scores out, John. I certainly do not think that this is not a possibility.
Wide left, wide right we go. Anderson to the left side, Putnam on the right side. One back, Henry in the backfield. Out, swing pass to Putnam, picks up 5-6 yards in the play as Putnam points us out there to help block.
Good catch there by Putnam and a great pass thrown by Reed.
Putnam's going to get up a little
taking
slow.
A big hit though. He got leveled.
Came up real slow, and of course, if Putnam takes himself out of the game, we'll see who comes in as Parrish is not playing today, again, due to the appendectomy there 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago.
Going to come into the ball game.
And Mickley will come in for Putnam. Number 84, James Mickley, 5'11", 177. He sets himself wide to the right. Anderson wide left. Option play. Reed's going to keep the ball this time. Going to pick up maybe a yard in the play. Tackled by a host of defenders there from the Joliet Catholic.
It's hard to see Kyle Reed get stacked up by what seemed to be a dozen Hilltoppers, yeah, and then get pounded to the ground at the bottom of it. 3rd down and a short 2 as Geneseo trying to get this first down with just under 3 minutes to go here in this third period.
28-7, the Hilltoppers in this semifinal game here from Joliet. Long time in the huddle this time for the Maple Leafs. They break the huddle. Rogers brings them up, wide left, wide right we go. Anderson to the top of the screen. Option play that left side. Reed's going to keep it, nothing going. 41, Goldsby makes the play and just brings him down. That Goldsby is a tough linebacker. Goldsby's going to be slow getting up, though.
He's fine. 4th down and 1 is going to be the call here for the Leafs. Is going to have to pick up a yard.
Goldsby is one of the linebackers for that defense. 6'4", 232. Here we go. 4th and 1 for Geneseo. Wide left, wide right we go. Read it. Quarterback barks out his signals. Swung out down the field there. Quick slant pattern to Anderson. He's going to pick up the first down and move the ball down to about the 46-yard line. I lost control there for a second, Clint.
Anderson doing a nice job. It was a great pass, Kyle Reed to Aaron Anderson, and he picked up the first down, moving the ball into Hilltopper territory at the 46-yard line.
Very confident call there on that 4th down situation, just to have Anderson just look to the quarterback and let Reed throw the ball out to him, and Anderson just had to fall forward to get the first down. 1st and 10, Geneseo. Now we're going to pass the ball again. Reed at quarterback, throws the ball downfield to Anderson. Anderson goes up over his head, just barely, just got his fingertips on the ball.
Reed
down around the 25-yard line.
Reed didn't get his typical pass on that as that come out of his hand kind of as a wobble and duck. And that gave it a little bit more loft than what Kyle might like to have on it, as Anderson was open. Nevertheless, still 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line with a minute 48 to go here in this third period. Geneseo down by 21, scored 28-7. Joliet Catholic.
Mickley sets himself to the left side this time. Anderson's tied that same left side. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Rutherford with the carry, picks up 4 yards in the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd in about 5 situation.
Good running by Dusty off that right side, as there wasn't too many guys around him. He had an open field tackle made on him. 3rd down and 6 is the way it looks to me, with a minute 30 in this third.
Hilltoppers are running both a 4-man plus a 5-man front. They're bringing a lot of people up tight. They'll put about 4 guys in down lineman position, and then they'll walk the outside linebackers up tight. That time we broke free, though. Puentes breaks free over the 30, or down close to the 30 for the first down. Nice quick hitter by Geneseo.
Puentes with great running on. Imagine that's pretty close to the play we scored on, as Puentes doing a nice job earlier in the ballgame of running that. Something similar to that.
They're going
in the end zone.
They're going right over the top of Maloney there where they're running that play.
Jake Verstraete's beating him up pretty good right now too, and Jake knows it. You can see it at the end of that play, as Jake was hammering Maloney pretty good.
Tight formation, Geneseo. Here comes the motion. Option play this side. Going to get the ball outside to Rutherford. Didn't get us inside the block. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Puentes out there trying to make a block and misfired on it, and Rutherford just kind of, he didn't do what he would typically do running the football there, and kind of fell to the ground as he was fearing that hit that was coming on a slant pattern by the middle linebacker, and he was going to get a good hit on him too.
Yep. 43 seconds left here in this, or excuse me, inside 40 seconds in this period. 28-7 to score. Here we come. Geneseo balls at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. Anderson sets himself to the left side. Mickley on the right side. Reed at quarterback. Double wing formation, straight drop back to pass. Nowhere to go that time, as Reed's brought down after a loss of about 3 yards. He escaped one rusher, but then the second one cleaned him up for a loss of about 3 in the play. And
Kyle getting scraped out of the pocket there and trying to scramble around, taking a good hit by the Hilltoppers.
So at the end of 3 periods here from Joliet, it's the Hilltoppers 28, the Green Machine 7.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Letterman's Pizza, Northside Rexall Drugs, Turbines of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler Plymouth, Jeep, Chevy, Olds. ProTech Auto Body. Eric Henderson and Rick Benhart of Country Companies Insurance in Geneseo. Stenzel of Rule and Rule Realtors. Hammond Henry Hospital. B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery. Tom Curran of Edward Jones in Geneseo. Central Trust and Savings Bank. Geneseo Dairy Queen. Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards in Geneseo. Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility. La Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Becker & Becker, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Geneseo Telephone Company. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of Geneseo Channel 50 telecasts.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action here on Geneseo Channel 50. Semifinal Class 4A game against Geneseo Maple Leafs and the Hilltoppers of Joliet Catholic. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice. We have a 3rd and 13 situation. Looking to go to the north end zone. Ball sets on the 34-yard line. 3rd and 4. Straight drop back to pass by Reed. Ball's in the air over the middle to Rutherford and caught down near the 15-yard line. What a catch by Dusty Rutherford.
Nice catch by Dusty Rutherford. He knew he had to bring that one down, and it was there by Reed. And he did it for the first down. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
There's some fight out there still, Clint.
Oh, these guys still want this ball game.
28-7 to score here as we start this fourth quarter. Geneseo has the ball now at the 15-yard line. Poseen brings the play in to Reed, the quarterback, number 11. Up front, Rogers along with Poseen, Bowling, Verstrady, Grinnell. Henry in the backfield, along with Rutherford and Puente. Straight drop back to pass. Ball's in the air to Mickley, far sideline. Ain't caught down there to the 7-yard line. They'll mark it about the 8 or the 9-yard line.
Nice run in there. Nice catch there by number 84, Joe Mickley. James Mickley, 177-pound junior, and looking right back into the sun, come down with a great catch there as he's in the ball game for Putnam.
That's what I thought. As soon as that ball was thrown, that ball's right in the wind, right in the sun for him. 2nd and 3 is the situation. Ball is on the 9-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Reed's going to keep the ball himself this time, scrambles and gets up to the 5-yard line. He's looking for Anderson again, but nothing going, so he scrambles up to the 5, up close to the first down, Clint.
Real close to the first down. Going to be 3rd and a short half-yard is what it's going to be.
Let's get this first down and go from there. 10:47 left in the fourth quarter. Geneseo's fans on the far sideline looking for some help here. Here we go. Let's help them out. 3rd and a foot. Up they come, tight formation. First down, Geneseo inside the 4, down to about the 3. Goes Puentes.
Puentes are coming off that left side, getting over the 5-yard line to give Geneseo the first down with 10:30 to go in this fourth period. You don't want to expend too much time here, John, as you need 3 scores in order to even try to tie this game.
1st and goal from the 4.5. Zier brings the play in. Tony Zier, the senior's 200 pounds, 6-footer, number 60, brings the play in to Kyle Reed. Wide left, wide right we go. Looks him over, wing back on the right side. Now he comes in motion. Henry with the carry. Stopped the line of scrimmage, still fighting for yardage though. He's going to fall forward to about the 3.
Good running by Andy Henry, getting back to about the 3-yard line. A quick hitter by Henry, as they haven't seen him yet.
Brings up second and 3.5. Give him 1 yard in the play.
Under 9:50 to go here in this fourth period. Scored 28-7, and what an afternoon it's become, Joe.
Oh, beautiful afternoon. As cloudy as it started out to be. Here we go, wide left, wide right we go. Reed with the quarter, in for a score. Reed from 3.5 yards out. Reed tucks it in and just squeezes through there for the touchdown to put 6 more points on the board for Geneseo off the left side as he started to run the left side.
Come off that left side, did a nice job of finding a seam.
Looking for the option play to the left side, but decided to squirt it and turn it up the middle, and scores 4-6 for Geneseo. On to the kick for the PAT will be Wickwire, number 14, to make the score 28-13. Kicks up and good by Wickwire to make the score 28-14 here with 9:39 left in this fourth period.
A lot of ball game left, John. Don't forget that, buddy. A lot of ball game left, because you can make something happen on this kickoff. You can have the football right back.
There's still some fire over there, Clint.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
The winner of this game plays in the state championship next Saturday morning at 11 o'clock in Memorial Stadium.
Sounds like that's going to be against Metamoras. Metamoras ahead of that ball game right now, 21-7 over Normal Community in the fourth quarter. So we'll see what happens. A lot of ball game left here to play for both squads. As I guarantee Joliet Catholic cannot lay down here and think that they've got this ball game won, because Geneseo is going to come back and bite you if you do that. I guarantee that.
That was a 70-yard drive, 19 plays, 8 minutes, 24 seconds of that third period and early fourth period. Capped off by a three-yard touchdown run by Kyle Reed. PAT was good to make the score 28-14. Here we go. Lyris has it teed up at the 40-yard line. End over end kick. This ball's going to come down at about the 23-yard line. That's where Van Tassel has the ball. Kernan just about made the tackle, but the reason he didn't make the tackle is because he was held so bad. Joe Kernan made the play there at the 30-yard line. Slowed Van Tassel down, but he was certainly held. There's a flag on the play right there where that play happened. There was no question with that one.
Hopefully they'll bring that one right on back, Johnny, and start them down at about the 15.
Put him back in a hole a little bit from the point of the infraction.
Lyris in to do the kicking there, and I think expecting to see a little bit deeper kick there as Lyris got his toe under it. Got it up in the air more, but nevertheless it's 15-yard hack for Joliet Catholic.
Going to move the ball back to the, well, where are they going to mark it at? 21-yard line. 10-yard penalty on the play from the point of the holding or clipping, whatever it was there. Nevertheless, it's 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Everybody's coming to their feet now. We got a ball game ahead of us. 28-14. Geneseo's down by 2 touchdowns. 5-2 defense, blowing at the nose right over the center. Quarterback with a long count. Now they send Van Tassel in motion. Number 28 is going to get the ball. He stopped right there at the point of attack, and Geneseo players are just digging for that ball. One guy's got him wrestled up, and the other one's going to dig for the ball.
Grinnell stood him up. First Strady come in and pounded him, and Rutherford there underneath trying to grab the football. No pickup, 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line of the Hilltops.
Geneseo's cornerbacks. Puentes, along with McCombs. Back deep also is Putnam. We're walking up tight. Everybody's up tight except for Putnam, which was about 10 yards off the ball.
Quarterback's got it. Mickley sniffed it out and did a nice job off that defensive end slide.
McCombs got it also.
Sorry, McCombs. I was thinking McCombs, but said Mickley. 3rd down and a long 7. And we got to stop them here and make them punt. This is crucial.
Big play right here. Of course, when you get to semifinals, every play is a big play, but this is an especially big one here. As Geneseo fans come to their feet on the far sideline, they're making some noise over there. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Ball sits on the 24-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Tight formation they go. Quarterback looks him over now. He starts to go under center. Dusty starts to fake a blitz. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's going to break loose for free. He's over next to the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up the first down. On the 3rd and long situation, the quarterback, Sipko, keeps the ball and brings the ball out to the 40-yard line of first down for the Hilltoppers.
I don't know why that Joliet Catholic bothers running anything else when they can just give it to the quarterback and let him run like that. We've seen that so many times on big plays this afternoon when Geneseo would have him pinned at 3rd and 7, and they come off with a 25-yard scamper out of the backfield, and that guy does a nice job. You can't knock him for that at all, as he can pick any hole he wants and get through it. Geneseo going to have to step up
8 minutes
defense
left
on him.
8 minutes left in the ball game. Geneseo's down by 2 touchdowns. Wing back on the left side, tight formation. Reverse counter play in the backfield. Van Tassel with the ball and brought down there by Zerl. He stayed home and made the tackle after a pickup about 4 by Van Tassel.
Score 28-14. Joliet Catholic on top with 7:30 to go in this 4th period.
2nd and 6 situation. Ball is on the 45-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Tight formation they go. Wing backs on the right side. Geneseo's defense pointing as if they see something coming. Fullback's going to get the carry, number 40. He's going to be stopped there. Verstrady heading by the shirt tail and just brought him backwards. Nice play by Jake Verstrady that time. Did you see that?
Yeah, good hit there by Verstrady, and a whole team there to help out.
He went by Verstrady, and Verstrady just reached out and grabbed him by the collar of the shirt and just brought him backwards with him. Nice play, interior lineman.
3rd down and a long 5. We get him in this situation again. This is one of those we've got to really see if we can buckle down. Of course, it's going to be tough for them to punt from this vantage point, but 2 plays can make the big difference.
Here we go. Up they come. 6:30 left in the ball game. 1 back in the backfield. Double swing formation of slot backs. They flex their ends out about 5 yards. Straight drop back to pass. Quarterback's going to keep it again this time. Nothing going this time. He may have lost 2 yards in the play. Zerl, once again, we're calling his name a lot on the defensive side this series of downs.
Zerl and Mickley there or McCombs there to wrap him up. 4th down and a loss of 2, so it'll be 4th down and about 6. And I don't know if they'll punt here or not. I kind of hope we stop them and they don't punt, John. I'd take the ball at the 45-yard line.
See what they come out in. The personnel they changed for punt formations, not much different than what the regular offense is.
Right, and that gives them such a deadly weapon.
Now the quarterback will go up under center. Now he'll change his position, go out to a wide receiver position, and the punter kicks the ball. Punter is back at the 18-yard line to catch it and has a chance to return. He's still on his feet, dives forward to the 25. That's where Geneseo's offense will come on the field. No problems there. Let's go ahead offense and come on the field and play the game.
Fuentes just took a late hit to the head. The referee isn't going to do anything about it, as Joey's just going to lay there, breathe a little bit. 5:36 to go. Geneseo going to have to score rather quickly here, as they do have their chance here.
All right.
With something to get that touchdown there before half, John.
Here's the situation. Ball's in the 25-yard line of Geneseo. 5:36 left in the ball game. Geneseo's down 28-14, but showing a lot of spark out there. Out wide right we go is Mickley in the motion. Here comes Rutherford. Draw back to pass. We got a guy open on the sideline. Fuentes is wide open. He catches the ball at the 45. He stops at the 50. Does a little dance inside the 45-yard line, down the 44-yard line. Who hit him in the head? I didn't see anybody do it. He catches the ball and takes it down to the 43-yard line of the Hilltoppers, Joey Fuentes.
And Reed doing a nice job of staying in the pocket there and hitting him with it, moving the football. With 5:27 to go here in this 4th period, Geneseo going to go to the sky.
31-yard pickup on the play.
No huddle offense as soon as the chains are set.
Anderson left.
We can go.
Mickley right. Put us in the slot on the right side. Drop back to pass. That guy's all over Anderson. No call being made.
Anderson getting robbed out here, and he knows it. Nevertheless, it only brings up 2nd and 10.
5:19 left in the game. Geneseo
stops the clock.
Offense on the field.
Keith will have that one well on tape there. You'll be able to see there is Anderson being tangled up rather quickly before the ball even got to him.
No call made right here in front of us.
What do you do?
We'll go same formation, wide left, wide right we go. Point us in the slot on the right side. Henry at the fullback position, straight drop back to pass we go. Ball's in the air. And incomplete pass once again down there in his 20-yard line. Anderson had double coverage on him. Went up for the ball, but nothing coming, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation. We need to concentrate now on getting the first down. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 5:13.
Good play there by Reed as he rolled out and kind of stayed home with it and tried to hit it up with Anderson. It's hard to see what you might see up the middle here as Putnam comes into the ballgame. Mickley comes out with the play.
Ball sits in the 44-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Wide left, wide right we go. One back in the backfield. Straight drop back to pass we go again. Reed passes downfield to Putnam, and it's complete.
Right at the sticks.
Flag right out in the middle of the field here. I don't know what the call is. First down by Geneseo, but there's a flag on the play. Going to be against the Hilltoppers, it looks like, from Geneseo's reaction.
Well, the way the referee went right to
holding by the Hilltoppers.
Interesting. And we picked the first down. We'll take the catch. First down.
The flag was thrown right out in the middle of the field. Well, there really wasn't anybody at when the flag came out. It may have happened previously, and then they didn't get the flag out until later. But nevertheless, it's a penalty tacked on at the end of the run.
And it was a great play there by Reed as he rolled out and hit Putnam on a perfect line of scrimmage hit and pick up enough for 10.
Up we come. Ball's on the 22-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Geneseo's down by 2 touchdowns. 5:09 left in the fourth quarter of this semifinal game. We go down in our 4-point stance. Reed drops back to pass. A lot of pressure in the backfield. And he's sacked after a loss of about 7-8 yards in the play. Geneseo's going to take a timeout there with 4:55 left on the clock. I think what happened there, he just felt some pressure in the pocket, tried to get out of the pocket. Hey, we called timeout with 4:55 left on the clock. He felt some pressure in the pocket, started to go out of the pocket, and Jake just kind of rode his guy to the outside. No fault there by the lineman. There was all you could do. So timeout Geneseo with 4:47 left on the clock they're going to show. They're going to move back. That's right. They're going to move the clock back to 4:55 left on the clock.
Score 28-14. Joliet Cali Geneseo kind of threatened here. The ball sitting on the 30-yard line.
Parking lot cleared after the game. All parking lots will be cleared. Today's game is being telecast on
Yeah, it's interesting, John, before the ball game, the tailgating that went on out in the stadium here. Both squads getting a chance to have a sandwich and a few drinks prior to the ball game. I mean, both squads fans, you know, both teams out in the parking lot, both communities out in the parking lot having a good time.
Up we come to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 18 for the Maple Leafs. Ball is on the 30-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Double wing formation this time. Fullback is Henry. Big pressure in the backfield. Across the middle the ball goes. Intercepted by the Hilltoppers off Putnam's hands. Intercepted. He's going to reverse his field. And tackled there by Geneseo after a return of about 5 yards.
Oh, Putnam had a nice slant pattern to Reed, just threw it a tad bit behind him, and Putnam couldn't handle it. And the pass went tipped right into the Hilltoppers' hands for the pick. And that's the kind of ball game it's been this afternoon. It's just this one little bit hurts so bad. And that was one of them as Geneseo was getting so close to threatening there. And it was great play. It just wasn't handleable by Putnam.
Just deflected off his pads as the ball hit him.
Just barely.
And again, we talked earlier that sun could have been right. It's right at him, too.
Yeah, that sun is coming right down at you. Oh, we'll go back on the defense here. The ball going to be set down at about the 9-yard line where Hilltoppers will take over deep in their own territory at the 9.
Penalty on the Hilltoppers, so. .440 left in this ball game.
14-12, Marion Catholic.
Up they come. Tight formation, they'll go. Overload on the right side this time. Van Tassel will get the carry, number 24. Chase team kept him in bounds there at around the 20-yard line. That'll stop the clock because they moved the chains.
Good running by Van Tassel off that right side.
Zerl in on the tackle. 4:33 left in the ball game. 28-14. Joliet Catholic. And Clint, what can we say about the seniors this year? What they've done?
Come a long ways, John. As beginning of the season, nobody knew what we were really going to have. And here we are for the second straight year playing in the semifinals, John. You can't complain about that.
Here we go. 1st and 10, balls on the 20-yard line. Van Tassel with a little motion in the back. He'll get the carry. This tailback. Number 24 cuts back against the grain. He's still on his feet. And gets the ball out over the 40-yard line. There he's tackled.
He does. He's a great runner, John. The thing that blows my mind about Van Tassel, and this has in part a little bit on the schedule that Joliet Catholic plays. Joliet Catholic plays a semi-week schedule throughout the season, and Van Tassel doesn't get the carries that he would get if he played against a caliber team like Morrison Geneseo that he's seen. He's got 1,300 yards. If he played against a team like this year-round, I could see him having 2,000 yards on the season, but he gets pulled out of the game because he's putting in other running backs because of the clock and the scores.
Yeah. You're right. Exactly. Just inside 4 minutes now. Quarterback's going to keep the ball again. Number 20, Jake Verstrate's going to bring him down after, right at the line of scrimmage. No pickup on the play. Now they're going to give him 2 as he fell forward. Verstrate makes the tackle. Jake Verstrate is one of them at leadership role this year as a senior.
And Dusty Rutherford coming in, not being able to play last year as a senior, being a great leader. Joe Zerl is a great leader as well. Aaron Anderson, another huge leader in that defensive end and that offensive end position. And Dan Rogers, another excellent leader on the team.
2nd and 7, ball's on the 45-yard line. Give the ball deep to Van Tassel in the backfield. Stacks him up there to pick up of 2. But you got players like Corey Parrish who, got to just eat at him and he's not able to play.
Yep.
Senior, go down the list here. Dusty Rutherford, like you said, what a story that is in itself. Joe Zerl, playing banged up as he has these last playoff games and the last couple games of the season.
Sure.
Andy Henry, who's filled in admirably. When Joe was hurt, Andy stepped right in there, didn't miss a beat. Jamie Foster, Aaron Grinnell. What do you say about Aaron Grinnell?
He's had a great year, a great couple years at the varsity level. Aaron Grinnell has number 54.
Sorely miss him on both sides of the ball and for his leadership and quality person he is, along with Tony Zier, Mike Rowlands. Go down through the list here. Dan Rogers, what he's done this last summer is an indication of how hard a person works to get to strive for his goals. 3rd and 6 situation. Quarterback's going to keep the ball again on the towel. Gets away from McCombs. He's going to go down the sideline as the quarterback, number 20. Out of bounds he goes as Putnam knocks him out of bounds at about the 21-yard line is Putnam.
I'm going to have to say that to the Joliet Catholic coaches and stuff, the articles I've read in the paper, talking about their defense being their bread and butter. Great defensive squad, but I don't know where they can say that their offense is not that great.
I know.
They got some great athletes out there.
Weapons out there. Quarterback's down on the sideline here. I didn't see the hit by
I think he might have fallen on the football. And he fell. I think he might have fallen on the football. We'll see what happens.
Some other seniors on the team. Jeff Bowling, what a job he's done here down the stretch as Ben Gearhart not able to play tackle. They kind of jockey, move people around, and he's had to step in and play a lot of quality time there at the guard position. Plus his defense at that nose guard position and, the punt duties that he holds down. Ben Gearhart, we've talked about him at the tackle position on offense. What a quality player he came out to be this senior year.
It's too bad he had to get hurt in that Peoria Richwoods ball game.
Hey, and he played half the game with a broken
arm.
Like that,
I know. It's just,
I wonder why it wasn't getting down to 4-point stance. But
it's just so amazing.
Good job by him and Jake Verstrate. What do you say enough about him? What he's done to the program.
Congratulations on that.
Will McCombs. I know Will doesn't like to hear about it, but boy, what a defensive player he is.
He has definitely stood in there at the corners this year and done a wonderful job.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Ball's on the 21-yard line with 2:17 left in this ball game. Inside handoff to Van Tassel again. Tackle on the play by McCombs. Also a senior here on the team, Mike Wendye, Chad Coker, Eric Levine. Eric came in and played some time when Aaron was down. And then, of course, Aaron Anderson, the enthusiasm and the spunk he brings to the field when he's playing. Congratulations, seniors, to just one whale of a season. Semifinals, you know, hey.
2 years in a row, you've been the top 4 teams in the state, and this is our 12th semifinal appearance out of 24 years making the playoffs.
Subco's back into the game. Now they're going to give the ball to Van Tassel again, deep in the backfield. He's going to fall forward up to about the 13-yard line.
A minute 25 to go here in this 4th period. Joliet Catholic going to go on to be victorious, but John, you can't say enough about 2 tradition-rich programs. The only disadvantage is Geneseo, a tradition-rich program in the public schools, and Joliet Catholic, a private school. So there's the difference there, but both teams playing mini ball games.
Actually, we got some figures here of 120,000.
120,000 is the population that Joliet Catholic's allowed to recruit from. And Geneseo goes back to maybe 18 to 20 with all the communities that are included in our school district.
On the play, first down's going to be picked up by the Hilltoppers inside the 10-yard line. And they're going to get a first down inside the 10-yard line down to about the 7. But, you know, and what do you say, Clint, about the fans that have followed us everywhere we've gone this year? You know, we go down to Peoria the last 2 weeks ago and probably had more fans there at Peoria. And then today we have a great group of people across the way making some noise here late in the season to really cheer on their playoff.
Great
during
fan
the playoff
support.
stretch. Yep.
And just a great community tradition Geneseo has. One that you boys should be proud of. And Joliet Catholic going to take a knee, and that shows a lot of respect right there with Joliet Catholic taking a knee to finish out this ball game, as the sportsmanship on the field all afternoon has been high class. Joliet Catholic knocked out of the playoffs last year in the quarterfinals, didn't get a chance to get to this level, and they're going to get here this year to the state championship, and I do believe they're going to face Metamora. And Geneseo, of course, disappointed to take this loss this afternoon by a score of 28 to 14. But gentlemen, hold your heads high as you've had an excellent season and a great career at Geneseo High School, one that you'll remember forever. And this football team is one you'll be very proud to be a part of, as you definitely have finished as the top 3 teams in the state.
Geneseo closes out the season with a record of 11-2. Their semifinal game for the Maple Leafs. Just, you know, what do you say? A group of kids that comes out, a group of coaches that give everything they have.
Well, that's just it,
Put everything
John.
on the field, and it's...
They have, and the coaching staff has done everything they can do. And again, I'll be honest with you, John, I know in Game 9 of the season you don't like to take that loss to Rochelle, but I really do believe that made Geneseo the football team they've become in the latter parts of the playoffs here.
We've seen a very strong team down this playoff run, and it's...
Oh, there's no doubt.
The kids came to play every game, and
it's disappointing.
They should be proud of what they've accomplished here. For the Green Machine tradition lives on.
Be proud, fellas. You played a great season.
Due to their work ethic and dedication, enthusiasm, and they've done nothing but positives for both their school and their team and for their community. Jake Verstrate leads them off the field, and a lot of sad eyes walking off the field. But boy, good kids that, like I said, have done everything they can for their community and for their school. And all you can do is say thank you to the seniors.
Get to the weight room, juniors, and we'll come back and do it again next year. There's no doubt about that, John. As a tradition,
we'll pass that.
Not gonna end.
We'll pass that torch to the juniors.
Most definitely, and the thing that'll be unique about next season, having Kyle Reed back at the quarterback slot. You can have Joey Puentes back. There's going to be other juniors that were key this year on this football team that will be back to play, as well as three sophomores making the trip up here to this playoff situation. Posine, number 74, a sophomore, will be back for just his junior year next year, and then Adam Posine, a great offensive, defensive lineman. And we wish luck to the Joliet Catholic Hilltoppers. Hey, go win another state championship. If you're going to go through us, you might as well do it. Might
as well take it.
You bet.
Take our name with you.
You betcha. And we'll be back down there, guys. We'll be back down. There's no doubt about that.
Final score, Schaumburg 20, Lincoln Way 10.
Lincoln Way knocked out of their side of the playoffs here. And we'll bring in the statistics here shortly of this ball game is John, I'm going to have to duck out here for a second. I've got a tickle in my throat that's just about ready to make me cough. So, everybody.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Letterman's Pizza, Northside Rexall Drugs, Turpins of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, Chevy, and Olds, ProTech Auto Body, Eric Henderson, Rick Benhart of Country Companies Insurance in Geneseo, Carolyn Stenzel of Rural and Rural Realtors, Hammond Henry Hospital, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Tom Curran of Edward Jones in Geneseo, Central Trust and Savings Bank, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards in Geneseo, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utilities, La Roma's Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat, Becker & Becker, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Geneseo Telephone Company. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of Geneseo Channel 50 telecasts. Now I'm going to bring you a few of the stats. For today's game. In this semifinal Class 4A game, final score, Hilltoppers 28, Geneseo Maple Leafs 14. On the Geneseo side of the ball, rushing the ball, Joey Puentes, 12 carries for 108 yards today and 1 touchdown. Dusty Rutherford, 7 carries for 15 yards. Joe Zuro out of the fullback slot, number 32, had 3 carries for 17 yards. Kyle Reed had 10 carries for 4 yards and 1 touchdown. Andy Henry had 1 carry for 1 yard. Passing department, Geneseo threw the ball 16 times. Of that, 11 were completed for 144 yards and 1 interception there late in the game on a deflected pass. Receiving, Puentes had 1 reception for 31 yards. Aaron Anderson had 5 receptions for 72 yards. Putnam had 1 reception for 7. Rutherford 2 receptions for 23. Zerl 1 for 5. And Mickley got 1 reception for 6 yards. On the rushing, or the other side of the ball, Joliet Catholic, number 24, Van Tassel, had 14 carries for 95 yards. And the quarterback, Supko, had 18 carries for 108 yards, and that was all they had. Only two rushers that we kept the stats on there late in the game. As far as total team summaries, Geneseo had 11 first downs, Joliet Catholic had 11. Rushing the ball, Geneseo had 33 rushing plays for 145 yards. Joliet Catholic had 46 rushes for 294 rushing yards. In the passing department, Geneseo 11 of 16, 1 interception, and the Joliet Catholic was 4 of 4. Total yardage passing, Geneseo 144, Joliet Catholic 57. Total yards of offense, Geneseo 289, Joliet Catholic 351. Geneseo 3 fumbles and lost 2 of them, and Joliet Catholic 1 fumble but recovered themselves. Penalty-wise, Geneseo had 6 penalties for 68 yards. Joliet Catholic 10 penalties for 87 yards. Time of possession, Geneseo 21:49, and Joliet Catholic 26 minutes and 11 seconds.
Scoring summary here in this second half. Joliet Catholic scoring with a 26-yard run by Van Tassel, and the PAT, they didn't really score, I'm sorry. They had a 26-yard run by Van Tassel, set up a field goal to give them the score 28-7. And then Geneseo come back with a 19-play, 70-yard, using 8:24. It was a 3-yard TD run by Puentes and a PAT kick by Wick Good to give the score of 28-14. And that's where this ball game ended, was Joliet Catholic victorious, 28-14. Also, John, before we end this ball game, we'd like to wish you a happy birthday, buddy. It's happy birthday to you yesterday on your big day, and congratulations to the Geneseo football team as another outstanding season played out here in front of us at Joliet Memorial Stadium. Sorry that you couldn't come out on the right side of the ball we'd all like to see, but never hang your head here, as you've got one of the best traditions in the entire state of Illinois football program.
You're absolutely right. Thank you.
No doubt there. So that's going to wrap it up for us all here at Geneseo Channel 50. It's been a great year. Started out in Chicago on a great road trip, and it's been a great year. Congratulations, Geneseo Channel 50, on a great season. To Willis Andel, Mark Hune, Keith Kennett, John Rowley, I am Clint Rice. We'll see you in 2000. See you, bye.